How's it going, everybody? My name is Necro and welcome to this Paragon update video. I am going to be quickly looking over the 0.28 update that came in today. I'm not very happy. Anyone who's actually watched any of my Paragon videos knows that I play co-op versus AI to start with, and that's an important thing to say. And I'm kind of disappointed at the fact that matches are only lasting about 20 to 25 minutes. I think it's pretty shit. They need to last a bit longer. But what I've learned from this update is they've severely nerfed the entire fucking game, pretty much. So I'm not really happy. But anyway, some of the stuff that we got in this update. Let's see, where am I starting? Yeah, we no longer need to implement sprint. We have auto sprint, so if we've been outside of combat for 5 seconds, then we basically automatically go into sprint, which is pretty cool. I don't know what that's going to do to when you get attacked while sprinting, if that's still going to cause you to be tethered for a couple of seconds. I don't know. I haven't played the game with this update just yet. Here's another thing. In order to improve match length means to fucking lengthen the fucking thing, make it fucking longer. We've implemented some adjustments we outlined in our match length blog. Inhibitors now respawn if you bring the prime orb to your own capture point, and super minion strength and numbers have been adjusted. Towers have also been changed to allow for the capability of heroes to tank the damage and dive. But 2.8 is bigger than that, apparently. They've also introduced daily rewards and weekly quests, which are, well, they sound quite interesting actually. I'm looking forward to seeing what we have in store in game when it comes to weekly quests and stuff like that. That's a good part of this update, I think. With version 0.28, we've also introduced a major UI overhaul to the game. Revamped homepage now provide a place for you to check out all the latest Paragon news, stats and strats. Also, a host of other changes, including more viable starter decks, recommended builds in game, adjustments to health and mana potions, and much more. Take a look below. So, cards. We've got a weekly card pack. Obviously, we've had that since the fucking game came out. Not much has fucking changed there. Card filters. Fucking easier to look at cards and all this. Potions, here we go. Reduced health potion healing per second from 14 to 10, which isn't bad. Reduced mana potion mana per second from 5.3 to 3.8, which again isn't bad. Starter health and mana potions now only have 2 charges down from 3, which again isn't bad. It just means you have to be a lot more careful, basically. So it's not too bad. Agora, here we go. This is the bit that really fucked me off when I read the first line. Because as I've said for the past few videos that I've done on Paragon, I've been kind of complaining and bitching about the matches being so fucking short. I prefer them to be a bit longer. That's just my personal preference. You may disagree. Fine, whatever. Here's a first line. A number of match length reduction measures have been implemented. I fucking sat back in my chair and went, fuck. God damn it. Okay. Increased... oh no, that one doesn't matter. Right, super minions. Increased super minion damage versus other minions. Increased super minion damage versus structures. Increased number of super minions by 1 per super wave. Which isn't bad, that sounds pretty good. Added the ability of players to now tank towers, inhibitors and cores. Added 65 physical and energy armor to tier 1 tower. Reduced tier 2 tower health from 3500 to 2500. So they've taken 1000 health off the tier 2 towers. Now anyone who's watched my Paragon videos, if you have 4 of the little minions, you let them run into the towers, they start getting attacked. If there's you and someone else, even in pretty much early game, in the first 5 minutes, you can down a fucking tower. It's really fucking easy. So usually, now, for the past few matches, I've basically just been running around avoiding the towers in order to try to fucking lengthen the match even by a couple of minutes. But yeah, there's no point in me fucking doing that, because there's always 2 people fucking attacking the tower anyway, so fuck's sake. Talking about the payouts of downing a tower, they've increased tier 1 payout from 200 to 500 CP, and tier 2 from 370 to 650. So they've basically made it easier for you to level up as well, which again reduces match time by itself, because obviously you're more powerful and all of this much sooner, which I kind of like, but not really, because of match length. Okay, reduced, here we go, let's see, oh yeah, flattened stacking tower damage debuff from 50% per hit, so every time the tower attacks you before this, it would do a flat out 50% per hit, so it only stacks once, no change, same damage every time. It's now doing 25% per hit with a max stack of 2, so basically the first hit won't do as much damage, and then the second hit will go to how it was before with a 50%. Reduced inhibitor health from 4000 to 3150, so now the inhibitors are more easier to down. It fucking blows my mind. And reduced inhibitor health regen from 6.4 to 5.25. Reduced core health as well, the fucking core, from 8000 to 6300. The game's only going to be fucking lasting like 10-15 minutes now, which absolutely sucks balls. Jungle minions can now be stacked every 2 minutes, 6 minutes for buff camps. Slain minion camps will respawn, and living camps will level up. The max level of all jungle minion camps is 5. So basically every time they level up after every 2 minutes or 6 minutes for the camps that give you the red, blue and black orbs, will then level up, and they'll basically gain more health and more XP payout per level. I'm not going to go into that, because it's telling you the different numbers per level. Prime Guardian and Orb, right? Prime Guardian, they've said in this patch, it's going to be kind of vital. If your inhibitors are down, if you have 2 inhibitors down, you can go to the Prime Guardian, kill him, get the orb, take it to your point, and then your inhibitors will come back. I play co-op versus AI. Before this fucking patch, before this massive nerf, bots only downed 1 tower if they were lucky, really, because it was that fucking easy. So none of that fucking comes into play. Now it's even fucking easier. Fuck's sake. Hero changes. Okay, for Decker, Stasis Bomb, reduced AoE from 300 to 180. So, well, Decker was a bit overpowered, so I kind of understand that. Containment Fence, increased cooldown from 100 to 180 at all levels. Feng Mao's has got a couple of bug fixes. Gadget, Tesla Dome no longer occasionally does an extra tick of damage. Seek and Destroy no longer disappears if gadget is silenced after casting it. Corrected an issue that would cause the amount of damage dealt to be less than intended. Gideon Black Hole no longer receives CC immunity during ultimate and no longer applies a shield. So he's basically going to be very, very easy to kill while he's doing his ultimate. Grim, the Get the Fuck Out, his ultimate, reduced card scaling from 1, 1.5 and 2 to 1 at all levels. So that's a bit of a nerf. Alright, Grux, Warlord's Challenge, reduced his ultimate. Bleed is now applied correctly to weapons even if silenced or stunned after ulting. Grux's basic attacks now correctly do full damage instead of being reduced slightly during the ability. So that's not too bad. Basically a bit of a fix for Grux. Howitzer Slow Grenades now correctly refreshes the slow duration when an enemy hero hits multiple grenades over time. No longer disappears if Howitzer is silenced after casting. And then a couple of bug fixes for Howitzer. Iggy and Scorch. Flame Turret. Flame Turret is OP as fuck. But all I've done is adjust the fuel and fire time. So turret fuel / fire time adjusted from 10, 11.5, 13 and 14.5 to 12 at all levels. So in a way, well, early game that's a bit of a buff, but later game that's a bit of a nerf. It's in the middle, so it's not too bad. Kalari added to Red Death Kalari skin. That'll be good to fucking look up. Shadow Walk. Activating Shadow Walk while on a shadow pad will no longer take you out of stealth before putting you back into stealth. Fair enough. Death Sentence fixed an issue where a partial cooldown was triggered if Kalari dies during the channel, but full cooldown if cancelled. And then some bug fixes. Right, Chimera, their newest character. Unleash. Chimera can no longer be silenced or CC'd out of Unleash once it's activated. Spirit Regeneration, health regen stacks now shown on the HUD. They were always shown on the HUD, so that's why I put that in. Cull unlocked movement but not rotation before the animation is complete. Okay. Target route increased from 0.5 seconds to 1 second. So Cull's got a bit of a buff. Murdoch. This is bug fixes. Muriel bug fixes. Rampage. Boulder throw. Rampage can now throw boulders during enraged. Oh, fucking hell. Nice. Enraged boulders throw instantly with a faster animation. And adjusted boulder throw animation during enrage. Richter. Riplash. Reduced mobility and camera lock when Riplash misses or the target dies. Electrocute. No longer turns off if silenced after the activation. Sevrog Subjugate. Fixed an issue where Subjugate could be interrupted after it was already cast completed. Colossal Blow. Fixed an issue where the cooldown wouldn't always apply full duration when successfully cast. Fixed an issue which would prevent other abilities being activated during the recovery animation. That was fucking annoying actually, so that's good that they fixed that. Right, Sparrow. Bow shot. Projectile speed should now be consistent with all other projectile speeds. Piercing shot no longer disappears if Sparrow is silenced or stunned after cast. Relentless. Increased duration of stacks from 3 seconds to 5 seconds. Steel. Oh, Steel's got a new skin. The Diesel Steel skin. That's another one to look up. Twin Blast. Barrage. His ability can now critically strike. Fuck me, really? Jesus. And then a couple of bug fixes. So, fucking hell. This is going to be interesting. I fucking sat down. I thought I'm going to record a couple more gameplay videos, and then tells me to update. So I look it up and I see that shit. Fuck me. I don't know how it is on like full on PvP. I'm never going to fucking do that. All of that experience was ruined for me over the past 10 years, so fuck that shit. But fuck. In my opinion, all I need to do is add another option to the co-op versus AI. As in, their current game mode, when you click on co-op versus AI, it should come up with two options. Normal or hard. The hard one should be a fuckload harder than what it is now. Anyway, I think this update sucks. That's all I'm going to fucking say. Hope you enjoyed this bullshit. Fuck. Bollocks. Fuck it, that's the end.